A very warm and pleasant good morning to one and all present. I am Paulini from Greece. Let us begin our program with the blessing of Almighty prayer. Nam Varadam Vishnam Sistivarnam Chaturabhujam Prasannam Vadanam Yayet Sarva Vignopa Shantyaye. Now I call Sutiksha to give the welcome speech.
Greetings and a warm welcome to each one of you present here. I am Sadiksha Praharaj from grade 6 here to extend my greetings to all of you. It's well said, giving encouragement to others is a most welcome gift. For the results of agile, lifted spirits, increased self-worth and a hopeful future. It gives me immense pleasure to cordially welcome our Honorable Director and Dr. Jyoti Nair Ma'am, who really is an inspiration to all of us. I extend a warm welcome to our coordinator, Mrs. Smita Singh, who always motivates us. I am very grateful to welcome our teachers who have constantly extended their support in all our endeavors. I would also welcome all our friends who have always been proactive and have taken efforts to make every event a grand success. Every day is an opportunity to have a fresh start. So let's enjoy our program.
Earth, our mother, has always been kind to us. It's time to respect Mother Earth and return all favors by showing a responsible attitude towards environment. It's very important to take care of environment we live in. As humans, we are fortunate to fight to secure so many rights: men's rights, women's rights, freedom of speech. But animals like tigers are losing their rights to live. It is time we all should support their most fundamental right, the right to exist. I'm Gargi from grade 6 and welcome you all to this celebration and occasion of World Nature Conservation Day and International Tigers Day. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.
Good morning everyone. This is Shruti Thakur from class 6M and today I am here to recite a beautiful poem on Tigers Day. Before starting, I would like to wish you all a very happy Tigers Day. Roar! Tiger, tiger burning bright in the forest of tonight. What important hand are I? Good, frame the fearful symmetry. In what distance deep the skies? Burn the fire of thine eyes. On what wings dare he aspire? What the hand dare seize the fire? And what soldier and what art could twist the sinews of thy art? And when the thigh began to beat, what dread hand, what dread feet? What the hammer, what the chain? In what moments was the brain? What the anvil, what the dead grasp? There is deadly territories clasp. When the stars threw down their spears and watered heaven with their tears. Did he smile? His work to see. Did he who make the lamb meet thee? Roar! Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forests of the night. What important hand or eye could frame the three fearful symmetry? Look at the tigers, mighty and strong. Kill them for their skin is very wrong. Cause of road to save tigers. So, on this Tigers Day, let's make a pledge. Save the tigers, save the planet. Because animals also has a right and a place to live. Thank you. I hope you liked my poem on Tigers Day. Have a wonderful day ahead.
Progress is impossible without change, and those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. Good morning to one and all present here. Today, I, Ananya Verma from grade 8B, is going to give a speech or a small piece of information on World Nature Conservation Day. Celebrated on July 28th each year, the World Nature Conservation Day acknowledges that a healthy environment is the foundation for a stable and healthy society. Nature conservation is the moral philosophy and conservation movement focused on protecting species from extinction, maintaining and restoring habitats, enhancing ecosystem services, and protecting biological diversity. There has recently been a movement towards evidence-based conservation which calls for a greater use of scientific evidence to improve the effectiveness of conservation efforts. As of 2018, 15% of land and 7.3% of the oceans were protected. Many environmentalists set a target of protecting 30% of land and marine territory by 2030. Conservation goals include conserving habitat, preventing deforestation, halting species extinction, reducing overfishing, and mitigating climate change. Different philosophical outlooks guide conservationists towards these different goals. We all should conserve our neighborhood. So, let's nurture the nature so that we can have a better future. Thank you.
Good morning to all my respected teachers and my dear friends. My name is Swaramani from grade 6. I am here to recite a beautiful poem on nature. My poem name is The Beauty of Nature. Today I wanted some peace away from the noise of the busy world, and I thought it would be nice if I spent some time with nature. So I went near the bank of river and sat on smooth green grass, admiring the waves of water and beautiful lovely flowers. Within some time it started raining. I fell in love with the mesmerizing smell of soil. I saw the picker dancing and my mind filled with joy. I felt like the clouds were smiling and suddenly the rainbow came. The amazing 7 colors sparkled like the flame. I was just sitting there without any tension. There was nothing in my mind without except this wonderful creation. I didn't even realize how the time has flown. The rain has also stopped and the sun has also gone. Thank you. Happy Nature's Day.
has rightly said that the earth is enough to satisfy every man's need, but not every man's greed. Conservation is the state of harmony between the people and the land. After all, earth is all we have in common. To put more light on this topic, I call upon Shreya for today's speech.
Conservation is not merely a question of morality, but a question of our own survival. Good morning everyone, myself Shreya from grade 10th B, and I am going to speak on an occasion of World Nature Conservation Day. World Nature Conservation Day is celebrated on 28th July annually. This day acknowledges that a healthy environment is the foundation for a stable and healthy society. Earth's natural resources include air, water, soil, wildlife, plants, and minerals. Conservation is the care and protection of these resources so that they can be preserved for future generations. It includes maintaining diversity of species, genes, and ecosystems. It is very necessary to create a healthy environment to safeguard the present and future generations. There are several threats to nature like deforestation, illegal wildlife trade, pollution using plastics and chemicals, etc. It is not mandatory that only the government and big companies conserve the environment. Everyone must participate and conserve nature. Several ways by which we can conserve environment are recycling. Try to buy reusable and biodegradable products as much as possible. Plant more and more trees. Don't smoke. Smoking is injurious to health, and sometimes it is seen that people after smoking don't throw cigarettes in the dustbin but on ground directly, which is just pure littering. Try reducing pollution by not using bikes or cars for short distances. Aware people about the use of conservation of nature, environment, and energy. Conservation of nature is very necessary. Even scientists have warned us about the mass extinctions in the near future. Due to global warming, temperature is increasing day by day. Storms and level of sea is also increasing. Freshwater glaciers are melting, which is a threat to life. Whatever we do, it affects the globe because the world is one and somehow we all are linked together. Let us come together and make an effort to contribute to the local, national, or global levels in conserving nature. It will not only benefit our present generation but also our future generation. At last, I would just like to say that conservation is a cause that has no end. There is no point at which we will say that our work is finished. Thank you.
Thank you, Shreya, for such an enlightening speech. I would now like to call upon Arya and Mridula to present a PPT on World Conservation Day.
Good morning to one and all present here. I, Arya Chavan from 9th F, is going to present a short presentation on topic World Nature Conservation Day. World Nature Conservation Day 2021. Celebration by students of grade 9th and 10th. What are natural resources? A resource which occurs naturally and is used by humans for their convenience is defined as natural resource. They include water, air, soil, trees, etc. They also provide us with energy supplies like coal, petroleum, fossil fuel, etc. Water is the most abundant natural resource in the world. Types of natural resource. Types of natural resource are renewable and non-renewable. Renewable resource, a natural resource which can be exploited by constant use of humans and can be recovered easily. Sunlight, water, wind, wood, and forest are some examples of renewable resource. Non-renewable resource. A natural resource when exploited by humans can't be renewed again. Coal, petroleum, nuclear energy, fossil fuel, etc. are some examples of non-renewable resource. What is nature conservation? Nature conservation is an act of caring and protecting our natural environment. Using them traditionally in order to create a more sustainable future for the coming generation. Afforestation, the 5 Rs principle, controlling pollution of water and air, soil to preserve rivers, atmosphere and forest respectively. Why is Nature Conservation Day celebrated? It is celebrated to acknowledge the importance of conserving the nature. Preserving our Mother Earth is important as it will give us more sustainable and healthy life for the coming generation. It is our responsibility to participate in the dutiful right of protecting the environment. It will help us to grow 7 billion trees in a single day if everyone opts to germinate at least one plant. When is it celebrated? World Nature Conservation Day is an international event annually observed on 28 July. It is celebrated in July as many countries experience heavy rainfalls in the month which help proper growing of plants we grow on this day. This date was declared by the IUCN, International Union for Conservation of Nature. Now I will welcome my friend Ronald for explaining the further presentation.
How is that observed? Nature conservation is observed in various ways in diverse nations. For increasing the cognizance about nature conservation, schools and institutes hold exhibitions and assemblies. Planting trees on large grounds is most common on this day. People are requested to minimize the use of petrol, diesel and coal. The government also conduct campaigns on the topic. Saving natural resources. Not conserving our nature will force the next generation to wear masks and carry plants for oxygen everywhere. Carpooling, using cycles, walking for short distances, or traveling with CNG vehicles and electrical vehicles instead of using petrol and diesel. Using alternatives and safer methods helps us to conserve our nature more efficiently. Countries' efforts on saving the environment. In many countries, resource conservation has become a priority. In countries like India, where we experience overpopulation, we often promote deforestation for building a good livelihood. For that, government initiatives like Swachh Bharat Abhiyan is a step to conserve our environment. Denmark, Finland, Norway, New Zealand, Australia, Canada, United States are some countries which protect the environment most. Whereas in countries like China and India, where the population is more, the exploitation of natural resources contributes to high resource consumption. Therefore, every country differs by its resources utilization. World Nature Conservation Day 2021. The theme for World Nature Conservation Day 2021 is Forest and Livelihood Sustaining People and Planet. As today, we have the following details. The most eco-friendly and greenest country is Denmark. The least green country is Niger. Trivandrum in Kerala is the greenest city in India. Sweden is on the top of the list of green living regions. Botswana have the highest rate of conserving nature, whereas Australia has the worst rate of conserving nature. Conclusion. The most important reason to conserve is to first protect wildlife and promote biodiversity to maintain a healthy and functional ecosystem. We should make sure that we keep all the resources available for as long as possible. Resource which we get from nature never costs us. That doesn't mean that we will overuse it, and if we do that so, we will be regretting on our decision. So here are some posters we have made. Nature is a painting for us. Day after day, pictures of infinite beauty. If conservation of nature and its resources goes wrong, nothing else will go right. So, thank you everyone and have a nice day. Conserve nature.
Thank you, Arya and Mridula, for giving us such an informative presentation. Let us now do an activity on recycle, reuse and reduce. call upon Megha for narrating a story and to give the vote of thanks.
Good morning to one and all present here. I am Megha Dikshit from grade 10B and I am here to narrate a story to you guys on World Conservation Day. Here it goes. Once upon a time, there was a dense forest which was a part of National Park. In the dense forest, a lot of wild animals used to live, and in the National Park, a lot of tigers used to. One day, a group of people came and they flattened the whole forest. Not even a single tree was left. And as there was not even a single tree left in the forest now, the animals started dying, and the tigers in the National Park did not have anything to eat. As they did not have anything to eat, one of the female tigers moved towards the city in search of food. After some time, Forest Department people came to know that one of the female tigers have moved towards the city in search of food and the forest has been totally flattened. So they decided to make a plan that they are going to shift the female tiger back to the national park to her original habitat. They started making a plan when they met an animal hunter who said that he will help them to make and to bring this female tiger back to the national park. He said that he will help them, but actually he had his own evil intentions behind it. He wanted to kill most of the tigers and make a record. As he said that he will help them, they started making a plan together. The Forest Department people and the animal hunter decided that they are going to go to the city, they are going to find the female tiger and inject the tranquilizers inside the body of the female tiger. Once they inject the tranquilizers, the female tiger is going to sleep for some time. Once she sleeps, they are going to shift her to the national park back to her original habitat. After making this whole plan, after some days, they decided to execute it. After some days, finally the day of execution of plan came. The Forest Department people and the animal hunter went to the city and started searching for the female tiger. It took them a long time, so the animal hunter decided to trick the female tiger. He took some male pee and he dropped it on the floor, and because he knew that the female tiger would look coming for the male tiger after smelling her pee. He did that, and as he thought, the similar thing happened. That the female tiger came looking for the male tiger, at the same tiger came looking for the male tiger at the same place where the animal hunter dropped the few drops of the male pee. At the end, when she came, the animal hunter shot her down and the female tiger died. Unfortunately, at the end, the Forest Department people were not able to save the female tiger and shift her to the own habitat. Instead, the animal hunter was able to make his record by killing her. So, my dear friends, this was the story for you guys on the World Conservation Day. Thank you for being such a patient listener and listening to me. Thank you.
Good morning, my name is Shilpi Mani from grade 6. Today I am going to tell a poem on International Tiger Day. Tiger, tiger, born that in the forest of the night, what immortal hand or eye could frame a fairy girl? In what the sun with earth meets, burn the fire of thin ice, on what wing dare he a spear, what the hand dare seize the fire? What the shoulders and what art could twist sinews of thy heart? And when thy heart began to beat, what bringed hands and what dread feet? What the hammer, what the chain? In what furnace was thy brain? What the anvil, what dread grasp? Dare its deadly terrors of grasp. Thank you.
Good morning to one and all present here. I am Saksham Singh from grade 7th D, and today I am going to on World Tiger Day. World Tiger Day is celebrated to spread the awareness about this magnificent but endangered big cat. It was first celebrated in 2010 when 13 tiger range countries came together to create T*2, which was the global goal to double the population of tigers by 2022. They are the most endangered species compared to other wild animals. There are 9 subspecies of tigers: Sumatran, Amur, Bengal, South China, Malayan, and Indo-Chinese. The extinct species of tigers are Bali, Javan, Caspian tiger. A meeting is set to begin in Russia on Sunday, November 21st. Will examine some of the issues facing tigers in the wild and efforts to better conserve the 6 surviving tiger subspecies. The project named Project Tiger was launched in 1973. As in 2019, there are 50 tiger reserves in India covering an area of 37,761 km square, which is also 14,580 square miles. According to World Wildlife Fund (WWF), since the beginning of 20th century, over 95% of world's tigers population is lost, and hence there are only 3,900 tigers left in the entire world. According to some scientists, by 2030, tigers will only be found in zoos and they will be extinct within 20 years if they are killed so severely by human beings. Human beings kill tigers for their teeth, which are kept in museums and more. And also they get awards by the government for their bravery for killing a tiger. After some time, when many tigers were getting killed, the killing of tigers became illegal and tigers were provided legal protection by the government. The main threats to tiger populations today are habitat loss, fragmentation, and poaching. Habitat loss and fragmentation occurs when land is modified for agricultural purposes, logging, and land conservation for grazing domestic animals. The rapidly growing human population has reduced the number of viable tiger habitats. We call them a tiger, but their full name is Panthera tigris, and a group of tigers is called an ambush or a streak. Now let us see some fun facts about tigers. Tigers are the largest cat species in the world, reaching up to 3.3 meters in length and weighing up to 670 pounds. Tigers are easily recognizable with their dark vertical stripes and reddish-orange fur. The Bengal tiger is the most common tiger. Tigers live between 20 to 26 years in the wild. Adult tigers generally live alone. Unlike most other cats, tigers are great swimmers and actually like the water. Tiger cubs are born blind and only open their eyes 1 to 2 weeks after birth. Tiger cubs start learning to hunt at 6 months of age but stay with their moms until they are about 18 months old. Tigers are stalk and ambush hunters. They lie in wait, slowly creeping towards their prey until they are close enough to pounce. Tigers communicate using scent markings, visual signs, and moans, mews, and hisses.
Good morning to one and all present here. I am Chinmay from grade 8A. Global Tiger Day, often called International Tiger Day, is an annual celebration to raise awareness for tiger conservation, held annually on 29 July. It was created in 2010 at St. Petersburg Tiger Summit in Russia. The goal of the day is to promote a global system for protecting the natural habitats of tigers and raise public awareness and support for tiger conservation issues. From ancient times, tiger was the subject of constant attraction for its beauty, size, and sometimes mythical stories associated with it. Tiger is still part of many national symbols and flags. Tiger is the largest cat species with dark vertical stripes on a beautiful red-orange fur. Every part of tiger is traded in the illegal market for very high values, which is vulnerable to poaching, which is one of the key threats to its existence. Destruction of tiger population is very much symbolic and is a glaring indicator about massive deforestation happening across the world. If tigers get extinct from our forest, we lose a species that is essential for many other ecosystems. It reminds us the danger we face because of the overexploitation of man's greed and our mother nature. Many efforts are on its way to increase tiger population. Strict national and international laws are made against poaching and trading tiger parts. It is very important that we all are together not only to save tigers but our forests and its precious inhabitants. Save tiger, save nature.
Good morning to one and all present here. Today we are going to be presenting a skit in search of water. I am Meera Verma, the narrator and the script writer of the skit, and let me introduce you to the cast members. Krina playing Priya, Vedahi playing the tigress, Manas playing the tiger, Yagya playing the cub, and Arnav playing the father. The whole video is edited by Advait. We hope that you enjoy this skit, and let's begin. It's a dense forest. We see a bunch of tigers roaming around in search of water. With their hungry children, the cubs, with their family.
I want you guys to wait here. I'll go and find water.
Please don't go too far and please be safe. But eventually, the male tiger has to go to the village side in search of water. Now, the female tiger is worried for her husband and there is no sign of water. She is worried that what will the cubs do without a father?
Your father has not come yet. I think we need to go to the village side and find him.
I have to find a place to find water to survive. Not for me, but for the kids.
Now, we see a girl named Priya looking at the people setting a trap for the tiger with her father and wonders and asks him,
Dad, why is the tiger coming here? Isn't this a home?
You know, due to the cutting down of trees in the jungle, they have a loss of water. That is why the tiger is coming to the village.
But father, don't you think this tiger also is a home, a family?
The tiger cub is looking at the people from a far away place and asking their mother,
Mother, jungle is our own home. Why don't we find water in our own home? Why do we come here in the village?
Oh my kid, there are some people who cut down our trees for their own good.
Hearing his child, the father decided to convey this message to the villagers.
My villagers, due to the less trees, this tiger has come to the village in search of water. Let's take this tiger to the jungle. Doing this, we will have no harm, and the tiger will have no harm too.
Villagers liked the thought and agreed to do it, while the mother tiger was hearing this whole conversation from far back and decided to go back to the jungle.
Let's go. I think your father will come soon.
The other day, many people came and pulled the jungle with the many plants and took a pledge that they would never ever cut down trees.
Greetings to all. I, Aditya Kanikar from grade 9th A, is here with a special guest today, the royal tiger, the Panthiraz tigris, the national animal of India, Bangladesh and Malaysia. The royal presence in many coat of arms. Let's widen our knowledge about the symbol of power and strength. I call my friends to share with us their information on the big cat.
Good morning all. I would like to welcome respected Regional Director and Principal Dr. Jyoti Nayar ma'am, Vice Principal Manjusha Balal ma'am, and respected teachers, parents and my dear friends. I am from class 9C is gonna tell you more about tigers. Tigers are orange and black striped cats. Tigers are the largest living species of big cats. Tigers' scientific classification are as kingdom Animalia, phylum Chordata, class Mammalia, subclass Theria, family Phalangophormia, genus Panthera tigris and species Panthera. I would like to tell you about that tigers range from 4.6 feet to 12.2 feet. They can weigh anywhere from about 125 kilograms to 300 kilograms. Tigers have a muscular body with powerful forelimbs, a large head and a tail that is half the length of its body. Tiger's canine teeth can grow up to 3 inches long and is capable of crunching to the spine of any creature in the world. Tiger's saliva is an antiseptic and comes handy when tiger clean its wounds. Tigers are generally of 3 types: golden, white and stripless snow whites. Species like Siberian and Amur tiger is the largest tigers in the world. So, there are many subspecies of tigers like Bengal tiger, South China tiger, Indo-Chinese tiger, Malayan tiger and Sumatran tiger, but many of them are extinct like Bali tiger, Caspian tiger and Javan tigers. Tigers have adopted variety of different climates like where minus 40 degrees Celsius in Siberian and those in mangrove swamps in Sundarbans which is up to 40 degrees Celsius. Thank you all.
I am Nandini Lahoti from grade 9th B and today I will tell you why we celebrate the World Tigers Day. Tiger, the largest member of the cat family, is rivaled only by the lion in strength and ferocity. The tiger is a unique animal which plays a pivotal role in the health and diversity of an ecosystem. A tiger is mostly recognizable for its dark vertical stripes on orange-brown fur with a lighter underside. The tiger is also the national animal of India and it is quite popular in ancient mythology, art and folklore. Now the question arises that why are tigers endangered? Countless reasons, mostly man-made, are responsible for the continuing decrease in the number of tigers. These reasons include habitat loss, climate change, illegal poaching, trading of body parts and retaliatory killings. Today, the tiger is endangered throughout its range, which stretches from the Russian Far East through parts of North Korea, China, India and Southeast Asia to the Indonesian island of Sumatra. Why do we celebrate the World Tigers Day? The International Tigers Day is celebrated annually with the slogan or theme, "Their survival is in our hands." The main aim is to aware people of the declining tiger population, conserving tigers globally. According to the World Wildlife Fund, globally there are only 3,900 tigers left. The presence of tigers indicates that forests are in good conditions, so it is important to conserve tigers and hence actions need to be taken. The Global Tigers Day is celebrated every year as a way to raise awareness about this magnificent but endangered big cat. It is celebrated on 29 July every year as a reminder of the agreement signed by the 13 countries that came together in the St. Petersburg Tiger Summit in Russia in 2010 to raise awareness about the decline of wild tigers, leaving them on the brink of extinction and to encourage the work of tiger conservation. A conservational goal was set up by the government of the 13 range countries to double the number of wild tigers by 2022 in the next Chinese Year of the Tiger, which came to be known as the 10-2 goal. In 2016, WWF offices, organizations, celebrities, government officials, families, friends and individuals around the world came together in support of the hashtag Thumbs Up for Tigers campaign, showing the tiger range countries that there is worldwide support for tiger conservation efforts and the 10-2 goal. What will happen if tigers become extinct and what if they are not saved? Tigers constitute the top carnivores in the ecosystem and is at the apex of the food chain. The removal of a top carnivore can have an impact on the relative abundance of herbivore species as well. Extinction of tigers will also affect the tourism, as today most tourism is around tiger sightings. Also, the most protected forests are the ones with tigers in them. So, with the tigers gone, the forest will fall prey to illegal logging, mining and will eventually be turned into agricultural land. If the tigers are not saved, we will only be able to find them in animation movies, on t-shirts, as designer rugs or just in stories. Tigers are a symbol of wilderness and well-being of the ecosystem. By conserving and saving tigers, the entire wilderness ecosystem is conserved. Conserving wilderness is important and crucial to maintain the life support system. Healthy tiger habitats help mitigate climate change, provide fresh water to animals and people, reduce the impact of natural disasters, and improve the health of local people. Hence, it is important that we start realizing the value of the wilderness and start conserving and protecting tigers.
I'm Aisha from class 9th G, and today I'm going to speak about importance of Tigers Day and how we celebrate it. It was started in Russia in 2010 to protect tigers from extinction and save their natural habitats. It was important because there were only around 3,000 tigers left, which is a very less amount. Tigers are also called umbrella species because they help in balancing ecosystem. If tigers were not present, our ecosystem will be totally unbalanced. Now, you must be thinking, what are the main reasons for declining of tigers? There are three main reasons: hunting, poaching, and tourism. Hunting. There are many people who hunt tigers. Poaching. We humans, we poach tigers for their skin, the leather, and many things. Tourism. We go to a forest and do a safari ride, which affects tigers. Who is responsible? We humans are responsible for it. And now let me tell you how we celebrate it. All over the world, countries come together and discuss about tigers and their conservation. People from all over the world come together and spread awareness about tigers. There are some activities also held like art and crafts, dance, drama, concerts, film festivals, which are very necessary for spreading awareness and educating people about tigers. Thank you, and let us all come together and spread and conserve tigers. Thank you.
Respected Principal Ma'am, beloved teachers, and my dear friends, as you all know, today on the 29th day of July, we the Scholarites of NHSS Thane are observing the World Tigers Day, also known as the International Tigers Day. I, Anvika Shetty from class 9G, will take this opportunity to throw light on Project Tiger. Let us understand more about conserving this magnificent animal, which is synonym to being royal or majestic. The combination of grace, strength, agility, and enormous power has earned the tiger its pride of place as the national animal of India. 100 years ago, tigers could be found all over Asia. Gradually, deforestation, climatic changes, poaching of tigers for body parts, and conflict between man and tiger added to decrease in number of tigers. Project Tiger was launched to conserve tigers in the year 1973. Steps like conserving the natural habitats, increasing wildlife sanctuaries or reserves, promoting afforestation, decreasing the conflict between humans and tigers by shifting people living near tiger reserves to safe places, and creating awareness among people about importance of tiger conservation have been undertaken under this project. As a part of Project Tiger to conserve tiger, in India, they have come up with many tiger reserves. Amongst the top tiger reserves in India are Jim Corbett Tiger Reserve, Uttarakhand; Ranthambore Tiger Reserve, Rajasthan; Manas National Park, Assam; Panna Tiger Reserve, Madhya Pradesh; Bandhavgarh Tiger Reserve, Madhya Pradesh; Kanha Tiger Reserve, Madhya Pradesh; Finch Tiger Reserve, Madhya Pradesh; Nagarjan Sagar Siri Salem Tiger Reserve, Telangana; Bandipur Tiger Reserve, Karnataka; Periyar Tiger Reserve, Kerala; Buksa Tiger Reserve, Sikkim; Sundarbans Tiger Reserve, West Bengal. Project Tiger has been extremely successful. We now have 40 tiger reserves covering an area of 37,761 square kilometers. Tiger population has almost doubled over the period of 12 years, as a result of which India currently has 75% of world's tiger population. India's tiger population is 2,967, This is the highest number of tigers a country has globally. I would like to conclude saying that we, the present generation, should strive towards saving this endangered species from extinction so that our favorite Sher Khan, whom we have grown up watching on the Jungle Book as little kids, remains as the pride of our nation forever. Thank you.
So yes, our next topic is types of tiger territory marking. So you might be guessing like how do tigers usually do their territory markings? So if you look at the left photo right here, the left photo, like they spray and then the scent is like butter popcorn, like literally I've experienced it. Like they spray and the scent, like we can slightly smell it because we are like close to that marking. But in jungle, animals get that smell from like 5-10 kilometers. So yes, like it's very big and it's very powerful scents for animal, but we can only like few of them can smell who have clear nose. Then the right side, you might be noticing what are the claw markings. Yes, it is the claw marking of the tiger. They do it like this, like they attack they attack the trees, and this is the another second territory marking. But it's kind of unnoticeable because in jungle there are very like this territory markings, but wild boar, when they climb trees, they also do the same this thing markings. So whenever you go to jungle, just look at trees, look at the smell, look at the now yes, I'm gonna say was like look at the pug marks. So yes, let's get the topic of the pug marks. So yes, pug marks. Pug marks are the best things to see. Like it's like finding a tiger, like a tail. Like every criminal has its mark. This is the tiger's marking. It's called the pug mark. So the left photo which you are seeing is called a silent walk. They are just chilling. Like if you look at it, I know it's like the pixels of the quality is very bad, but they're like chill walking. Okay, like they have eaten their food, now they are just roaming here and there. Okay, now the middle ones. So what do you guys see the difference between the left and the right one? So the middle one you see is they have their nails, like they have their nails in it. So while running, tigers need grip. They need a grip of their ground. So they have to they have to use their nails for running, like to have a grip. Like the shoes have grips, so yes, tiger have their nails as a grip. Now only when they attack a prey, like means they are very easy to attack also and very easy to run. Now the right hand side, it's a female marking it's a female by its marking. Has an oval shape. Okay, oval shape. So look at this. This is a female one. You'll see small oval, and this is a big oval. Like we measure it by a 2 rupee coin because their pug marks are like 2 rupee coin. Like they're this small things you see in front. So yes, now we'll move to an important topic. Very important topic. So I've cleared each and every point, and I've been roaming jungle for like 6 years, and I've seen more than 25 tigers and 5 cubs. It's really so amazing to see tiger, like speechless. I'm like, wow. But
have given a thorough information on this World Tigers Day. Now it's time for some action. Let's take a resolution on this World Tigers Day. What can we do? We can spread the word. We can spread the word of awareness. How can we do that? First, change your WhatsApp DP to a tiger so that everyone will ask you why your DP is of a tiger. Send the message that today is World Tigers Day. Second, Change your news background for a day or two to spread the awareness. Thirdly, just forward the information you gathered today to your friends and relatives through WhatsApp groups, Facebook, Twitter and Instagram and whatnot. Yes friends, let's celebrate World Tigers Day by being aware of the importance of it and also spreading the word. Thank you.